Death, 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 death. Your thoughts have been dumb as F today. Hey, it's Gumby! Could you be more toxic? Oh, Sunface. Just stop making Homestuck. Oh my gosh, it just doesn't stop. Hi everyone, this is Jen and welcome back to more, yes, Homestuck Beyond Canon. Here today for, I don't know, what day does this say this is? I know we weren't run on Greenwich time. What does the log say it is? No, the log says it's 15. Okay, so, oh my gosh, there's still no news. So, that only means one thing in my mind. We're still not done. We're still not done with the September updates. Oh my gosh, too much. There's so many. I'm not, oh my gosh. I don't know if I can continue doing this on oh man, I might have to combine multiple updates into one at this point, because they're shorter updates. I don't know what to say, but we might have some things to talk about in this particular session, in this little recording session that we've got going on here. Of course, a couple of our most recent prompts from the Fruity Rumpus A-hole factory included imagining what the creator of the nymphs looks like, and we got this really trippy looking representation of Rose, which makes sense. She's got tentacles that look robotic because Rose is in a robot, wearing orange because Rose wears orange because that's her god tier, and it's got the sun element. She has that big old sharp pointy face of hers, as well as the fact that she's got the light symbol, the light aspect symbol on her face, right? It's they put that on the hood. Either that or it's the really pointy crown. But anyway, we should get going and continue on with this update. Ly'lac, crack open ominous tome. It's the Till Death, but it's not, because it has the eyes, the second pair of orbs. This hefty volume is the... What? Okay, the Till Death Treatise, which chronicles all the undulating intricacies of the ancient programming language of the same name. Till Depth was a shockingly rare joint effort between the surface dweller and a nymph, developed long, long ago. The fact that the surface dweller was an homicidal madman and the nymph a megalomaniacal heretic only serves to increase its mystique, its illegality, and most importantly, its breadth of scope. Okay then, a megalomaniacal heretic and an omnicidal madman. I want to know this story. Anyway, Till Depth is an unholy chimera of primal magic and stunningly intricate logic, and was apparently some kind of ruthlessly protected state secret up on land. You don't know what TC did to get his hands on it, but the effort to develop the game really took off after its discovery. The two of you have been sending it back and forth for ages now, each contributing a different perspective to further your mutual understanding of the concepts outlined within. Right now, thinking about that kind of stuff is just gonna stress you out, so you opt to leave it closed. It makes for a better cushion that way. Okay, so that's what they were working on together. Okay, so it's not the Till Death, the Till Death book, it's the Till Depth Treatise. So between a satyr and a nymph, huh? Interesting. Wonder if there's going to be some sort of... What's the word I'm looking for? Paradoxical thing going on here? Are they gonna create this and then they're gonna accidentally send it back in time to be discovered by them in a never-ending loop? Could be interesting. Ponder the orb, Ly'lac. Okay, then. This is your mobile far sphere. Far spheres work similar through a computer, and it is the preferred method of othernet web browsing for sea-dwelling nymphs such as yourself, as they are technically not supposed to be on the upper net. Okay, so upper net is like the landline internet, essentially. Far spheres are like weird little laptop web browsing. Okay. Sadly, yours is absolutely loaded with scryware. Those cracked files did exactly what they said they do. Now it can only receive messages, which makes an excellent excuse for blowing people off. Ponder the orb anyways. Oh man, it's loading. Look at it go. Who are we seeing? Okay, I don't know who this guy is. Interesting symbol, though. She doesn't have a symbol. Nymphs don't have symbols. So is this guy... This guy's either a satyr or he's a troll. I mean, he's got the horn. He could be a troll with the horns thing situation he's got going on there. And it could be a satyr too, because they look more like ears. But I don't think satyrs... Well, we haven't seen a satyr. But I can only assume that if the nymphs don't have symbols on their shirts, then neither would the satyrs. Unless Dirk is just that much of a brony, where he's like, nah, you wear, it's like cutie marks on your shirt, depicting your talent and your name. Anyway. Well, that was a completely useless thing to do. You'll be stuck buffering like this indefinitely unless action is taken. Ly'lac, return suspiciously radioactive pearl to the bed of your beautifully large clam. Clap, clam, clam, bang, 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 bang. Wow, you are full of stupid thoughts today. You focus on giving your far sphere a hard reset. It's still a complete piece of trash, but at least it's not being not an edging sphere of eternal torture now. You might as well take it with you. Ly'lac, admire tasteful artistic wall scrolls once more. Yeah, cow and tuna. Because they don't have birds on the planet, which makes it kind of strange. Because augury, like AA has augury in her name, and augurs, like, that came from a way to predict the future. Like back in like, would I say BC? I think BC. So I think it was done by was it the Greeks? It must have been. I don't know. I'll have to look it up to triple check. But they predicted the future by checking out the entrails of birds, which is why I'm like, how do we have someone called augury aside, if they don't have birds on this planet? Did she get a divine revelation from Rose to be like, yeah, this is a thing that exists in another planet. You can be an augur if you want. Sweet. Anyway, cow and tuna. What's wrong with your brain, sea cow? The critics are not a fan of this one either. What else is new? Oh man, that's all we've got for this one. But wait, we're not completely done here. You and me, you and me, we got stuff to talk about. We got one last thing to talk about, and it is this. Homestuck is back, baby. Homestuck.com is back in working order. They're slowly releasing updates for things, but I like that they're like April 13th, the 13th of April. Ew. Who puts 13th of April 2009 is this young man's birthday? So yep, okay. But yeah, but let me take a look at the log. Yep, looks like, oh, they even have the original dates. That's cute. Wow, I didn't realize that the first act of Homestuck was literally only was less than a month long. Dang. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at this. Isn't it so cool? I had looked through like one page earlier. Where is it? 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 Guess it doesn't keep track of that. Open message. I like that they have automatically just keep the pester logs open. They don't hide them like they originally did. As I remember Dante Bosco, when he like had read Homestuck like out of curiosity, he didn't realize that pester logs were a thing. And so he never clicked on them. He was confused for a real long time until he's like, wait, there's what? Ah, dang. Okay. Now things make sense. And I'm like, oh, Dante. A couple of my like links were broken for this, sadly enough, as I saved like a I have a bookmark. Well, I put a bookmark here as it is, but I had a bookmark a while back just for the sound credits. Now we gave sound credits and art credits on the same page. Uh-huh. Oh man. But you can like go to like the Bandcamp, like the Bandcamp specific areas. So, wow. Oh my gosh, loving it so much. They don't really go into details for some of these. What is this? But yeah, they did bring it back. And there's actually on the front page a message left by Cammy on the 11th, because this came back the 11th. So I want to read what Cam's got to say. Homestuck.com is back with an all-new yet nostalgic mobile-friendly coat of paint, now supporting the story's original Flash animations as they were meant to be experienced using the Ruffle Flash emulator. Yes, dude! Yes! The dev team has been hard at work rebuilding the website from the ground up. More work needs to be done for some of the later, more complex parts of the comic, but in the interest of having the website available as soon as possible, we'll be doing a sequential re-release of Homestuck with large daily updates along with some exclusive content. We'll be hosting a community-wide read event on our new official Homestuck Discord server, which you can find here. Thank you, I will not be joining that. I don't even know why I have a Discord account. I never use it. We hope to use this as a fun opportunity to give new fans a taste of what it was like to tune into updates every day and open up new discussions about each day's update, starting with today, September 11th, one of, if not the most iconic and notable dates in Homestuck history. Now, are you being facetious or are you being for real? Because I'm like, September 11th was known for something else. We plan to see the full story re-released over the course of a few months. The last few months have been pretty exciting for Homestuck, with plenty of news and announcements that I'll go over here quickly as well. A Homestuck animated pilot has been announced to set release later this month. Later this month, you say? Oh no! Oh man, I didn't realize. Goodness. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. This month? Produced by the Australia-based animation studio Spindleroo and featuring Toby Radiation Fox as the voice of John Egbert. The trailer can be found here. The official continuation of Homestuck Beyond Canon is back in full swing, having just started Act 2. You can check it out here. The officially licensed collective of Homestuck fanworks called the Fruity Rumpus A-Hole Factory, FRAF, has recently launched, intended to uplift and support notable fan projects in the Homestuck community. FRAF is ever growing and will continue to bring on more fan projects as time goes on. If your favorite isn't on here now, be sure to check back later. The FRAF website also hosts a merch storefront and a spiritual successor to the old MSPA forums. Check them out there. Hey, finally, as previously mentioned, we've been recently launched a new official Homestuck Discord server. It's the best place to get news on everything Homestuck related and keep up with the updates for all various projects under the Homestuck umbrella. We host plenty of fun server events, along with aforementioned community reread of Homestuck to go along with the sequential re-release. You can join the server here. Special thanks to Victoria, Matt Rout, Mop, Andrew Cohedy, and our lead dev for their immeasurable help in getting this site up and running. Yay! Applause. Oh boy. But yeah. Man, that was a lot of stuff to cover. Why don't you update the webs? Why is there no news? Why is there no news? There's news on the MSPA, like there's news on Homestuck.com, but there isn't on the Beyond Canon, so that's why I wasn't seeing anything. Dude, I have 2 places to check all the time. Oh my gosh. What else to talk about? Well, all I've got left are my Brainrot subjects, so we'll quickly cover those. I don't know when this video will get out. I don't think it'll get out tomorrow. It might have to wait till Wednesday. That might just have to be the case. But, okay, so we're gonna talk a little bit about Fata Morgana. I just finished watching the live streams of it, so I've got caught up on the main story. Now all that's left are all the other like side stories that are connected to it. Oh my gosh. 10 out of 10. That story was so good, dude. Okay, I think I will. I think I'm going to. Oh gosh, I think I'm going to like get the Switch version that has all the DLC like already built into it. I think that's what it does. I think that's what it has. Just because I love it so much, and also because Kuchan's gonna take a while to get through that story. It took him 8 months to get through the original Fata Morgana. It's gonna take him longer to get through all the DLC and the bonus stories and the companion novels. Shout out to the OST for Fata Morgana. Oh, yes, it was really good. Holy crud. Like literally have like songs stuck in my head. Shout out to like specifically to Cicio and Giselle. Why I don't know why all the songs in Fata Morgana are sung in Portuguese and might not even be good Portuguese. I think I saw somewhere where it's like knockoff Portuguese, like a really bad translation of Portuguese. And so I'm like, why is it in Portuguese? I mean, granted, the story mainly takes place like in and around Paris. There's only like 2 stories where it takes place elsewhere. It mainly takes place in like France. So that's close enough, right? That's close enough, right? Yeah. Though speaking of soundtracks, freaking Féileacán Coup. Man, I'm gonna start catching up on his streams, but I am everything's soundtrack is now like bouncing around in my head. He has an ending theme for like each of his streams, and it is called What You Mean to Me, and it is sung and I believe it's sung and written by Laura Shigihara. Laura Shigihara is a video game developer and composer. You probably know her from her singing the ending song for To the Moon, or from her own games Rakuen and Mr. Saito. I personally first heard her when she sang the ending theme for Deltarune Chapter 1. I guess this means Kuchan is 4 or 5 degrees away from Homestuck now. Ku was like over the moon when he was like, she got to work on a song for me. She's my Oshi. This is the best. And we're like, oh, precious. Oh gosh. But what has me like super stupid excited for like the future. Okay, so Ku's musical composer for his like OST that he has for Metamorphosis Lost is Alec K. I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name because I'm going to mess it up. But Alec K, he also has done a soundtrack for Fulgur Ovid, which was called Cindered Wolf. Now, Cindered Wolf was supposed to be a novel, like a new novel that Fulgur was going to write. He was going to start writing bits of it after he was going to start writing it after he had finished The Goddess 505. And due to circumstances, which I'm not going to get into here because I'm trying not to be toxic, Fulgur had to scrap that web novel. Like, you could try to look up the website that it was hosted on, the blog spot it was hosted on, and Niji Sanji basically just scrapped it. You can't get onto that website anymore. Anything that even hinted at Cindered Wolf was destroyed. When Fulgur left Niji Sanji, any video that had strong Cindered Wolf vibes, those videos were deleted. Any soundtrack sample things that he had were deleted. So therefore, Alex K has this OST without an owner, but not for long. Because I forgot to mention that I believe it was, I can't remember if it was, I think it was in the second stream, right after his premiere, when he was just doing a Zatsu stream. Féileacán Ku had mentioned that there may or may not have been a soundtrack that would be coming back to him from Alex K. And everyone I was like, oh, wait, Cindered Wolf is coming back home? Ku's gonna have it? And apparently the Cindered Wolf story is going to be connected to the Metamorphosis Lost story. Supposedly this is going to be Féileacán's backstory, I suppose. And that would make sense considering there is a character that looks suspiciously like Féileacán in the imagery of that CD. So, but I'm just excited because that means, oh my gosh, the songs on Cindered Wolf are so good. I was so sad that at the possibility of losing them. Oh man, that means... Battle Dance, my beloved, you're coming home. You're coming home. Oh man, so exciting. Anyway, that is enough rambling from me. This has almost been enough rambling to cover another video session. But holy crap, I don't know how long they're gonna continue with all of this. Now, oh wait, one thing that I do have to ask, something that is Homestuck related actually. Do you think if I made a reaction video for the pilot, do you think I would get copyright struck? Do you think I'd get bonked for that, or can I get permissions? If I have permission, Homestuck Team, I don't know if any of you are still watching this. I only knew that James was. Before, that was before. Now James is gone, so I don't think anyone's listening anymore. But just in case there is, would I have permission to react to it and not get bonked for copyright? I don't know how you can tell me because it's impossible to get a hold of me anywhere. But if you can, just let me know. I'll react to it regardless. I'll use all of the reaction tools in my arsenal. Okay? I'll figure it out. But yeah. Okay. Now I am really done. So I will see you guys all for the next eventual update for Homestuck Beyond Canon. I will see you guys all next time. Bye!
Hey there. Consider becoming a patron, just like the phenomenal Alexander Madeline, Ashley, and Mr. Anonymous.